at the Salvation Army. Yes, pineapples. There we go.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you? I wanted to explain I don't have my teeth in because I have the flu. I'm so sorry. But I wanted to explain, like the whole meeting her thing because like I didn't know much about her at all. So it's like, oh, like someone from Peru, and I saw her when I went down to get Christmas assistance from the Salvation Army. Now I do know that she said, like I didn't know this at the time, but after the fact, after she said it, she said that she had gotten me free stuff or whatever the case may be. I never saw that, but I had people tell me that, and I want to tell you what really happened there. It's funny how she now, and I see this looking back, like how she twisted what happened. I went down and I saw her in her gingerbread dress and my mouth dropped and I was like, Lori? And she just looked at me and she runs away. I'm not even joking. She's like, because I was like, I've seen you on TikTok. And she said, oh no, I can't have this. I can't have this. And ran the other direction.
Oh, so she's like, really not this big tough girl with a mouth.
Absolutely not. And I was like, hey, whoa, no. I was like, no, come back here. I'm not here to jump on you or anything. I was like, you're cool. I'm in recovery. You're, whatever. And I was like, I've seen your stuff. I said, you've got a sense of humor on you. And she's like, oh, okay. And so she hugs me at that point. And I was like, all right, I'm nice to anybody. I know, girl. I know. Listen, I have educated myself and I have learned. Oh Lord. But,
and now you're doing satire lies. Yes, she's the Salvation Army girl.
Yes.
I forgot that until she said it in the chat, and I was like, holy shit.
Dang, I have a name. Oh, Lord. So anyway, so I go down and she hugs me. And at that point in time, they're like, oh, it was a big rush because they have so many people lined up. Right, and there's 2 rooms and, yada, yada. They're picking out people to go with the people who are there at the Salvation Army to take them around. Right. At that time, Lori was like, here, I'll take her around. And at the same exact time, the director of the Salvation Army, who I know very well, best friend, my daughter goes to her church classes and stuff. She comes out, her name's Kathy, and she's like, hey, I wanted to let you know you won the raffle, which I think Kathy did that because she loves me. Right. But, it's not, I signed up for a raffle and we won. We did. We got a free big dollhouse and I even built it on my page. Aww. You can see it on there. And so Lori took me around and all I know is she's telling me to pick out 2 here, pick out 2 here, pick out 2 here. And I was picking them out, putting them in the thing. And she was only with me for like 3 or 4 tables. And then I went in the other room and Faith took me around.
Okay, so I'm glad that she has her kids doing that stuff. That's
good. Yeah, well, it was just Faith, and she was the sweetest thing, let me tell you. She was a doll. She was so kind. She gave me a hug, and I was like, oh, I've seen your mom on TikTok, and she was just, I have nothing, and I don't want to speak on anybody's kids, but she was the kindest thing in the whole wide world. But after that, I went to my car, and she did exchange numbers with me, and I ended up blocking her because...
And she asked you for money?
Yeah, she asked me to bring her cigarettes. And at that point, I looked at my son and I was like, I'm not going to be like, because I don't live in the actual town. I live out in the country. So like, I'm not going to be driving into town to like take people's stuff. But that's the whole, like, it wasn't like I was stuffing things. Like I just went around and she told me what to pick. And I won that's the free thing I got. I think that she's talking about is the whole dollhouse or whatever. So I just wanted to explain that.
No, I'm glad you did. I always prefer the actual events. Anyway, I don't believe, just so everybody knows, I don't believe anything that comes out of any of their mouths. Like, if they told me that the sky was purple, like, I would look. I just don't believe anything they say. So I heard her say that, and I did go to your page, but I didn't, like, look into it or anything, so I just kept it moving. So that's strange, but I'm sure, hi, she asked. That's crazy, dude. To not even know somebody and ask for something like that is wild behavior.